We are back, hopefully without issues. Hopefully. Oh, that was annoying. We're still steady. Steady in the green, 5,000 plus. Hopefully it can stay that way. Awesome, I can be seen. I don't have to feel like John Cena. Alright, for sure, Shred, there is an ad coming up in like 45 seconds. But then you're ad free for an hour. So I'll give it a couple minutes here before I start at the next one. Alright, we are back. I always forget I actually have to connect the TikTok chat. Alright, we are good on all angles. Alright, I think I'm going to risk... Oh yes, I was going to give it a couple minutes because the ad. Got the L done today, now I just need Otani, no big deal. Yeah, no big deal, just like 500,000 stubs. Just 500,000 stubs. I'm praying there's another flash sale so I can get Vlad. He got down like 150k earlier during that live series pack flash sale or whatever. So I'm hoping that happens again tomorrow. And then I can get Seager. I could get Schwarber right now, but I'd rather wait. And actually, like, I feel like I am getting close to rolling, but at the same time, like, I don't think I'm as close as I think I am. I can eat 8, but, like, I'm not... Like, these two, if I could just suck it up and do, like, some moments and whatever, I could finish those up. But, like, a lot of these, I'm not really all that far off. It's probably just, like, expensive cards that are holding me back, or, like, live series collection cards, right? Yeah, like, that's the thing. Dodgers live series, like, I can't finish that for a little bit. Even he's 50k. So, like, I could actually... But even still, I need 2, right? So I gotta get one of these 2. And that's really hard to do because Acuna's expensive. And so is Otani. But yeah, like, I'm pretty freaking close to a lot of these. We'll see. I want to play more, like, focus a bit more on this. If I can just play, just play this and Fortnite off stream, and then play my single player games Thursdays and Saturday nights, I think I'll be in pretty good shape to try and keep up a bit better overall, and, like, specifically in ranked. Because, yeah, ranked has been challenging this year. Again, it's just like everybody's playing it, so... Yeah, for live series, I'm not too bad. Like, I still have a ways to go, yes, because I still need all the major cards, basically. Like Judge, there's 400k. You know, there's like 200k. And even like Atlanta, right? Like I was saying, there's 100k. Ah, he's cheaper now. He's cheaper now, so that's better. So is Trout's only like 50, 60k now. Oh, 25k. Jesus Christ. How far he has fallen. Yeah, there's another 200k. Arizona, that's another 100k. Yeah, I mean, 500k. And then, like, the Mets, he's like 100K. Bryce isn't too bad, 20K. And so, yeah, just between New York, Cleveland, the Mets, KC, Atlanta, LA, and Arizona, like, those are all tough gets. And those are all tough gets. Yeah, hopefully playing more, I can get a little bit lucky with some pulls and stuff like that, but Judge, Marte, Lindor, Witt, and Tatis. Yeah, because, like, even that, like, Judge is 200K, like, that's 600K, 700K right there for 2, 4, 5 cards. Like, that's insane, man. It's craziness. That's why, like, I don't know. Like, I'm really probably not going to get these cards, these live series cards and stuff like that done until, like, damn near close to the end of the year, depending. I mean, if I'm playing more, yeah, so, like, that alone. And Lindor's 100. So there's 500K. Witt's 200. There's 700K. Tatis is probably 50 to 100. You know what I mean? So, like, Jesus Christ. Hello? What is happening? I don't know about that. That was weird. That was weird. You know, one team away and need about 700K. Yeah, it's insane. Live series prices this year are way too high. I don't know how much control they have over it, but, like, Jesus Christ. It's a little crazy. It's a little crazy. I feel like this year is the hardest it's ever been to finish that collection. And so, like, yeah, it's on another level this year. And then, like, the fact that that's true for the live series collection makes every other collection harder to finish, right? Because especially the big collections, you need the live series to finish these big. Not necessarily, I guess. I think they used to have it where you could skip one collection, but yeah, either way, it's a lot of stubs this year. It's very, very stub heavy. But I think this is kind of how it is now, to be honest. And then it kind of came to the realization the other night that we're probably stuck with the gameplay we have and hitting engine we have for a while. Next year or two, probably at least. So, yeah, I just need to try and suck it up and enjoy the game as best I can. And maybe we get lucky, but, like, at the end of the day, like, to fix all that, to fix everything that needs fixing, gameplay-wise, hitting engine, all that, like, it's gonna take a lot of work. So, no, I haven't seen it, no. Lagging again, eh? I'm looking good on my end, so it should be back in a second. I'm hoping it stays steady. Oof. Pedro Martinez. I don't know if I've seen this version of him, at least. But yeah, so, like, this is what we're stuck with, gameplay-wise, hitting engine-wise, for the next at least couple years. Because, again, like, that, it's just going to take time. And resources that I just don't think they have, given the quick turnover of sports games, right? Like, you have very limited time to get it all done. So, you know, again, just trying to suck it up, enjoy it as best I can, and just understand that this is how it is, and, you know, do my best to improve in ways that help me win more games, you know, with what we have, so.
Ball four.
I don't know if that's going to change things schedule-wise.
My headphones are connected, so it's frustrating. I know it's not far.
1-0.
I could probably call it in a minute or two. Yeah, right. So yeah, schedule-wise, I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm definitely trying to build up to GTA 6 variety-wise to have some sort of average viewership for my variety streaming by the time it comes out, even if it's like 5 to 10 or something like that. And then maybe once, if we can get to that point once GTA 6 comes out, then maybe we'll switch back to baseball being Tuesdays and Thursdays. Again, depending on how the variety goes. Not yet. I feel like we're close to the end of the DLC. We're probably not going to get to that until not this weekend, but next weekend. Because isn't friggin' what's it called? Night of Champions this Saturday, I think. What are we today? Tuesday? Yeah. And Weekend Classic is next weekend, yeah, so that works out well, actually. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we'll end up finishing that next time we stream it. So yeah, it's been good. DLC definitely seems a little bit tougher, a bit more, like you're dealing with more enemies at once. So that's definitely been a little tough, but it's been good because it keeps you on your toes and you gotta like switch up your gameplay and like how you do things kind of thing, you know?
2-1.
So that's kind of cool. And I think after we finish that, we're going to start on Resident Evil. Starting with number 2 remake. I got into a bit of the beginning of that. Oh, good pitch. Good pitch. But yeah, I think that's what will be on our list next after that. And I think once we're done Mind's Eye, we'll do the Jedi series. Fallen Order, I guess it is, and Survivor. I think we'll do those. So that'll give us lots gameplay-wise, because both those Star Wars games are pretty long. Fiery Gaming, holy shit. What's going on? How are we doing? Welcome in. It's been some time. Although I haven't been consistent for some time either, though, so. That's a little bit on me. We're starting from 2. Oh, the Jedi games are fun. I finished the first one, but that was quite a while ago. And I haven't gotten all that far into the second one either, so. Yeah, no, we'll definitely do the remake. I think I'd struggle playing Resident Evil 1. Yeah, things are good, man. Things are good. Yeah. And, everybody's wife's feeling much better in regards to, like, her, disability and, like, all that kind of stuff. So that's been a nice change for her. Think I'm back. Internet is weird. Mine definitely acts up sometimes, too. Yeah, things are on the up and up, so it's been nice, man. It's been good. MLB, I'd like to say MLB's been fun this year, but it's been a bit of a struggle. It's been a bit of a struggle. But yeah, between the Jedi games and Resident Evil, I gotta try. I think if I subscribe to Premium, that'll give me access to like a good chunk of them. But we'll go through them like 2, 3 kind of thing, you know what I mean? As best we can. Ooh, I really wanted to throw that. Felt like we were gonna get him. Oh, and then we forget and throw it in the dirt. Son of a... That's alright, though. We got the out at the plate, so that's the important thing. Yeah, and again, MLB really is, like numbers-wise, it's my bread and butter. It's my bread and butter. It's what, got me to, 600 followers a couple times. We're just shy of now, but, so it's always going to be something I play on the channel. It just depends on SDS, and what they do and what they can do and whatever. Gameplay wise and hitting ranges wise, on how much we play it on the stream. PlayStation's fine, my computer's being stupid. I mean, I just had to restart my computer, so I think that was a big part of OBS though, because like it just kept not responding and like freezing up and stuff. So I think that was a big part of the issue. I even restarted my PC like not long before I started streaming, just in case the internet wanted to be, or my computer or whatever just wanted to be stupid, So that was definitely not where we wanted it. Kind of annoyed we gave up a 2-run home run. Is that Gallo? No, it's Castellanos. But yeah, in MLB, we'll always play MLB here. But,
Sarah.
oh, I remember that, yeah. But yeah, I really want to get my variety streams going, numbers up anyway.
0-1.
And then if we can do that, then it would definitely make it easier
0-2.
for me to play, possibly play MLB a little bit more often. Because yeah, oh wow, really? Okay. I don't even know what happened. Was that a pump? Did he screw it up? He must have. Because 88 speed ain't that fast. We'll take it though. Base runner's a base runner. He's really struggling to find the strike zone here too. If we could focus up just a little bit, we might be able to get our lead back. There we go, 3-1. Runner on with a bit of speed. What's the steal like? Oh, too late. Damn. I wish I had thought of that before. I think I need 3 more steals for the multiplayer program. Ooh, that was a good pitch. Easy to take on the first one, though. Yeah, patience is going to be the key here. If you just not throwing a lot of strikes and then fastball, too. We got to be ready for that.
2 balls, 1 strike.
So our kryptonite, more often than I'd like it to be. Okay, yeah, now he's just going to start spamming that. Oh my god. Terrible at that. Absolutely terrible. Yeah, I ended up moving my PC like last week, 4 or 5 days ago, something like that. And that turned into me opening up and cleaning it up. Come on. Are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? Good. Thank you. 3-2 game. Let's go. 4-2 game. Even better. Hey. We'll take it. Is that a Springer dinger? That was a Springer dinger. I'm glad I picked him up. We're finally starting to get going with him. Love that. I keep forgetting this too. Oh, no, not that one. Friggin'.
That's heading for the wall. That's up, and there she goes.
I can't even hear that, really. Well, I couldn't hear it very well. Hopefully. Did you guys hear that?
That's a ball. That's inside.
Alright, 1-1 here. Got our lead back, but shut up with 2 outs. Never know with this man. Awesome, that's good to know. I gotta tweak it a little bit so I can hear it a bit better, but at least you guys can hear it. That's good.
Nope. Ball.
I always forget to use them, but at the same time, like, I've just got a mini, so I've only got the 6 buttons. So I've got like different folders for different things and stuff like that. So sometimes like it's tricky, especially when the buttons don't work. If I can't get it quickly and in time, then I don't bother because it just feels weird pressing the button after he's already rounded the bases and it's said and done.
Leading off
So
the catcher.
I think one of my next investments might be a bigger Stream Deck with more buttons. Make it a little bit easier to do those things. And a little bit more efficient, too. There's definitely other ways I could set it up, but...
Batting 7, the first baseman, Hank Greenberg.
Yeah, I definitely have a bit of that stuff set up. I can use it for, like, clips and stuff, too. Switching scenes, all that. Get there, Carter. Get there, Carter. Thank you. And a couple of loud outs. Almost in the exact same spot. And we keep throwing it. Yeah, let's get it a little bit out of the zone this time, because, like, yeah. Those were both definitely potential home runs right there. Why? I hate when it does that. Or when I do that, I guess. I do it in a way where it doesn't quite register properly. Springer! Oh my god, I almost dove. I should have. I'm gonna put this one low though. He seems to like the off speed. How? Satchel. Thank you. Thank you. I really didn't think we were gonna get that out. I hate giving up little hits like that, like stupid hits like that with 2 outs. Because sometimes it just really like it spirals quickly. So. Oh, man. Those heaters, man.
Now batting, the second baseman, Marcus.
Just have such a hard time hitting them like, consistently in any way. Oh. 100 day and just grind all the programs I need to. See, like, most of the only program I'm not caught up on now is the Sammy Sosa one. I've got so many moments to catch up on. But outside of that, I just have like a lot of Conquest, Diamond Quest, you know, the storyline moments. And now I'm just swinging at garbage. Thank God for the 95 speed. Thank you, Carter. Yeah, like tie off loose ends here and there between Conquest and moments and stuff. In order to finish some collections. And get some stubs too, because like sitting at 175k, I'd really love to just get Vladdy, get it done, get Seager, and get that done. And start saving up for the next thing.
1-2.
Gotta be a little bit more patient here. We've been pretty aggressive here. Oh, that's going to drop in the corner, though. That's going to get to third. Is he going to get to second? No, he's not. We'll sit pretty right there. I should try and finish the Team Affinity grind. Get the All-Star vouchers. I think I've got 2, maybe 3. I've got Toronto's. I know I've got the Jays All-Star voucher. And I think I might even have the Finest voucher now, too. And there's a couple other teams. It might be Boston. I have the All-Star one for. And like one more. I still got a bunch of this Color Storm or whatever cards to get to.
Leading off for New York, the left fielder.
I may not be at half yet. I've done all the moments. I'm just kind of like relying on the different cards I use to get them done kind of thing. And like the grind squads too, right? Because that's going to help kind of mix up the teams you play with. I feel like I'm throwing too many down and away pitches right now.
Nope, ball.
Gotta try and pay attention a little bit more to like where I'm throwing things, so I'm not being too. I'm not throwing in the same spot over and over again. Give me a break, man. See, like, ugh. So it will be kind of cool when that comes out, like right away. I'll at least have a couple of like
Now batting, the designated
a
hitter,
couple of those
right-hander,
cards, which would be nice. But
Sizemore.
yeah, at the end of the day, I'm not too worried about getting like all of that done and completed before it comes out. Saved his double play. Let's go! I love that double play. Tried to be clever, tried to be slick, and he got caught. They try and get the event games in with specific teams to knock some of them out. That's not a bad idea either. Just try and load up, like pick a team, load up as best you can with that one team, and then just kind of fill in the holes from there. Have like, well, maybe not a list. Well, I might need a list. But yeah, like have certain teams that you want to do and get done,
No, that missed.
and then just kind of fill your squad out accordingly.
Tag two.
But yeah, that's definitely not a bad idea. And I'm gonna try and start playing a bit more of the events in general. Just off stream specifically, because I just need to stay comfortable online too. And it'll help kind of get the multiplayer program done and stuff too. Not quite sure where. Well, I guess I am, because I just got Louise after last game or something like that. I don't know how far down that is in the multiplayer program, but that's where I'm at. And I'm not sure how much more there is to go, but I'm sure there's a little bit. So yeah, I don't think I finished it all last time. I think I was just shy. Yeah, he's really throwing that fastball.
The first baseman, number 25.
Lost it again.
Santander.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sweet.
Hee-haw.
So yeah. And like I didn't finish the XP path last time either. I did get two bosses, but
Got it.
no wheel spins. No wheel spins last inning. Maybe this inning, although we're getting close to the end here. With Weekend League right around the corner, I imagine the end of the inning program is right around the corner as well. So I finished Boston Color Storm. In reality, I'm nowhere near being done. Yeah, so that's why, like, I definitely like to get a list together sometimes. And especially, too, like, if you just go into, like, the programs and, like, stuff like that, and then look at what you need, write down what cards, what teams, or whatever that you need.
Hey.
It saves a lot of bouncing back and forth for me, anyway, between the menus, because my short-term memory is terrible, so I'm really jumping back and forth a lot. That's where writing things down definitely comes in handy and saves you a bit of time. Crap, I hate when I do that. Twice tonight I've done it. Don't usually do it that often. How in the world I thought I completed it when I didn't? Something probably popped up that made you think you were close or something. I don't know. I don't know. Sometimes I get things and I don't even know how I got them, to be honest. I'm just not, like, that great at keeping track of everything. Like, there's definitely been a couple programs where, like,
The batter,
I thought I was
seven.
closer than I
Second
was.
baseman, Jackson
Definitely.
Holiday.
Especially, like, in about 20K. 20K? Yeah, I've actually noticed that too. There's been, like, a couple of, like, the player programs I don't always pay, like, all that much attention to. I just kind of put the cards in my grind squad lineup and go from there. And there's been a few where I just kind of pop in a little while later, and I just got to get like 3 or 4 moments done, and I'm done. You know? So it's not bad. Oh, he's not going to try it again. Alright, 2 out here. Let's not let this get carried away. We have a 2-run lead, and we need to keep it that way. Need like 3 strikeouts and a little bit of PXP with Boston pitchers. See, that's not too bad. The PXP, I like the PXP missions because it's like you can just pick whoever, right? And especially for me, I can get pitcher PXP quicker than I can get hitter PXP. So, you know, I'll usually just grab some pitchers and just bang, 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 you know? Especially on like rookie. I go versus CPU in a rookie game, like, generally speaking, I'm usually getting 20 plus strikeouts. So, it's definitely helpful for missions like that. Alright, that's okay. Quick 0-2 for Bo Bichette here. 2-run lead, but it would be nice to extend that a little bit. Again, 2-run leads are not safe in this game by any means. So, gotta lock in here and see if we can get to Pedro here a little bit more. That was a bad pitch to swing at. God damn it. Hopping into a Clockhouse game should be done for real with Boston. There you go. I'm actually kind of curious where I'm at with some of the Color Storm ones. And the My Journey ones too. I think in the process of getting the Skeens program done, I got the Pittsburgh Color Storm done. So that was kind of handy. Just looked. Well, that'll get that. Is it a chase back in there? Or is it some... No, it's... I can't remember what it is. But... Oh, right. It was... Where did I get that chase back? It was from one of the collections. Maybe the new one for Devers. It was the chase back. You get the chase back and then Devers? Or am I crazy? I don't know. Alex Bregman, rip. Unless you didn't have him. And that's not too bad. Where are we 5th inning here? This guy, man, I swear to God. Oh, people are annoying who play like this. Constant stupid bunting. So I have Bregman. Yeah, oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, a little bit of extra shoves then. I know it's not a lot, but...
Did he go?
There's definitely... Like, most times of the year, like, I'll take what I can get. Even, like, right now, like, trying to get, Vlad. Like, even pulling golds and stuff from ball packs, like, I'll take that. I'll take that. It's just a little bit less I have to worry about getting to go towards Vlad. So. Oh, I swear if I lose this game. See, what did I tell you? Short-term memory is not great. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, our pitching has been off. At least we've been missing more off the plate than on. But, like, we're definitely usually more consistently accurate. Go for a Tawny, if I should do some collections. See, that's always a tough question this year. Right? Like, I'm sitting at 175. Should I go for Otani or should I just, go get close to being done another collection?
Leading off for Ottawa.
Because most of the collections,
Carter.
any collection that I dump stubs into, there's probably going to be at least 1 or 2 expensive cards that I need to get that I won't be able to get. Or do I want to go through and find one of those cards that maybe I'll use
Now batting. Third baseman.
and buy
Juan.
that top card for the collection, and then the rest will be easier. But no, I think legit saving for Vlad and Corey and getting Corey Seager, I think, is the best course of action right now. LMB, good man, welcome. How are we? Been a little while.
To what?
I'm at 37K. Yeah, no, you still got a ways for Otani. 100%.
That's inside. That's a ball.
100%. How are we doing? Welcome in. We're just running some rank seasons. Which is, fun, but kind of painful at the same time. A little bit.
Now batting. The designated hitter.
A lot of bouncing back and forth here for me tonight. I have nothing to do with MLB, so you're grinding NBA. There you go, man. Yeah, man. I play it once a week. Well, I stream 3 nights a week. I play MLB one of those nights. GTA 6 coming out next year. I'm trying to lean in and get the variety side of things going. And try and run with that a little bit. At the same time, I do, MLB this year, collections, stubs. But, yeah, for me, it's my staple. It's what kind of got me to where I'm at numbers-wise. So, I'll at least always play it one out of the 3 streams. If they get their crap together, then maybe, that changes. But I can't see the future, so. Trying to get free Invincible SGA. That's sick, man. I'd be doing that too if I still played NBA, to be honest. I was playing WWE My Faction for a little bit, but it's 2K again, so yeah, they doubled the price of deluxe packs
The right fielder.
in one update, and it was at that point where I was like, kind of done with that. I completed a bunch of programs today, so my duplicates are probably crazy. Yeah, that would definitely be beneficial to get rid of a lot of those.
That's a ball.
That's why I anything under a silver card, I'll usually just quick sell. I do not have the time to be going through and doing all that. So, not to say I don't have probably a decent amount of duplicates in my inventory still, because I probably do, but yeah, I love seeing the Canadian kid get all the MVPs, man, and do as well as he did this season. Yeah, I would imagine too, though, because it is 2K, right? So you're either throwing your wallet at them, or you're throwing all your time at them. And I find that's kind of, I understand why it is that way, but, I wish it wasn't. Because if you look at FIFA Ultimate Team, you look at NHL's Ultimate Team, Madden's Ultimate Team, 2K, even MLB. A little bit more so now than before, and the WWE Ultimate Team, My Faction, whatever you want to call it. They're all, that's literally, maybe not literally, but in order, how can I word this? To get a lot of these top and best cards, you either need to throw your wallet at them or all of your time. So you need to pick one, and that's it, kind of thing. For me personally, anyway, because that's just the time I have. Sorry, excuse me, because that's just the time I have, right? So that's a little frustrating for me, because I wouldn't mind playing my team still, but I just don't. Okay, now we're getting knocked around, man. This is so frustrating. And it's all on a lot of good pitches too. It's super frustrating. I don't get it. I just didn't know no money spent, got AL done. Oh no, it's still very possible. It's still very possible. Because I mean, you're pretty busy too, right? Like, you work a lot, you spend a lot of time with like family and boyfriend and stuff, right?
0 balls, 1 strike.
So yeah, that's a very valid point. What is happening? Nothing's changed. Literally nothing's changed. And now everything is a hit. Everything. Everything he touches is gold. Like, what the hell, man? They do a bunch of clutch time, triple thread, and then beat so-and-so team with 9 players. If so, and the problem is I don't have many cards for the team. And no one see, yeah, that's where it becomes a problem, right? How does Mobo just put 3 runs up on me like that? Like nothing. So stupid. So I'm grinding. Yeah, it is a great spot for MT. Definitely. You get like a couple of divisions done or whatever, like one sitting. Like, you'd be surprised at where you're sitting at. I have more time than you, but I still don't play all that much compared to others. Yeah, for sure. So like MLB is the most viable one. No money spent, and like, I don't want to say casual because, like, even with the amount that I play, like, it's not casual, right? But, like, I guess for your average player, just gotta work. What a horrible day I had again. That sucks, man. At least you're home now, though. You're home now. Day's done, you know?
The right fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Yeah, but again, I just wish it wasn't that way because, like, I would like to play my team. I would like to, you know, get more into my faction again. But, like, I just, you know, between MLB and Fortnite, like, that's pretty time-consuming as it is. I'm just really not the kind of person that's going to, that is able to dedicate all my time to sports games and card collecting. You know, so, like, yeah, and I feel like, honestly, as much as it kind of sucks, yeah, I know. Ugh. Stay fair. It's not gonna stay fair. Honestly, in my opinion, from what I've learned this year in MLB, the most efficient way to do it is honestly just versus CPU. Like, that's what I've been doing to get a lot of these programs done. And now that I'm basically caught up on all the programs, like, I'm a little more comfortable going into Conquest and whatnot, right? Because, yeah, Friday, Prime Collection or something stupid like that.
2 balls,
So,
no
like,
strikes.
yeah, that's why, like, now that I've caught up, because it's just so much, with the amount of time that I have, it's just so much quicker jumping in versus rookies versus CPU and just banging it out the best I can, right? And now that I'm done that, I can focus on other things and trying to build up stubs a little bit better. Yeah, and again, MLB, like, that's kind of the concern for me too. Just how collection heavy it is this year. It doesn't really make me hopeful for 26. Will be prime cards with the collection. Yeah, you're probably right. And I actually think that's not a terrible move. I think that's a good move for, you know, the average player. SDS was give us the Sammy Sosa program. Yeah, they've made some questionable decisions this year, 100%. But I don't know, man. I don't know. It's tough. It really is tough. SDS makes it tough. And again, like, it's hard for me to jump to, you know, like, drop MLB and, you know, do my team instead. Because my team almost requires more time, right? Like, out of all of them, MLB is something that I can be more efficient with and manage to keep up with better in regards to higher tier cards and stuff like that better
For
than
the Clouds,
any of
the
the rest.
third baseman, number 4.
And at the same time, I feel like it's my best chance at competing is through MLB, like ranked and stuff like that. Like, the funny part is there are better cards than that Sosa. Yeah, even right now there's better cards than that Sosa, and we can't even have them yet. You know what I mean? So like, I feel like they almost should have made him a 99. Like, is that crazy? Am I ridiculous for thinking that? Like with Ted Williams being a 99, you know, or something like that. Like at the point they dropped it, like I think it should have been a 99, because at the time, by the time we get it, there's not a lot of people that are gonna put that card in their lineup unless they're like a Sammy Sosa fan or like a Big Cubs fan or whatever. Wow. Wow. That was a good catch. Work was a disaster tonight. How are you doing? I was supposed to be off today and they called me in this morning. Oh, sorry work sucked, man. Again, I'm glad at least you're home now, right? On the upside. Been getting screwed and ranked a lot, but, you know, it's been a good night otherwise. Tomorrow we're playing WWE when the DLC drops, because the new chapter of the island. That's one thing I want to try. Like, I do still want to play WWE, keep up with, like, you know, the basic stuff, like the towers and World Tour and the island. I'm still wrapping up my first playthrough of the My Rise. But yeah, I wouldn't mind checking that stuff out more, kind of thing, you know what I mean? Island stuff does seem like it would be fun, like the solo stuff. Never in a million years would I play WWE online. The cheese in that shit, man, holy. I don't even want to think about it. Rolling as a 99, that came out earlier. Yeah, exactly. So like, why wouldn't they make Sosa a 99, especially with the longevity of the program? Like, that just, you know. And at the same time, it gives average players a chance to get a 99 card earlier than they would be able to get the 99 Ted or whatever, right? Or even the Rollin. Even the 99 Rollin. Son of a... Speaking of W, we're getting the second DLC. Yeah, and we don't even have the WrestleMania DLC yet either. That's the thing, man. With the fact that they doubled the deluxe pack prices, and like they're completely screwing the pooch on the DLC, in my opinion, anyway. Do I like using the machine guns and like all that in my faction? Yeah, definitely. They're fun cards to use. I'm glad I have them. But like, we're kind of getting cheated out of other stuff. Oh, it'll finally be out tomorrow? That's good. I knew it came... I remember it saying, like, in years past, it came out around June or something like that, so... And actually, now that I think of it, yeah, I think this was about the time that they said it came out last year. Yeah, go ahead, Ben. No, I don't think so. It should be good. Should be okay. Alright.
Don't want to sleep.
Yeah, I get it, Ben.
We got a robot.
That's exactly what came to mind when I saw the tweet about the new DLC. And even, like, the new DLC, I'm sorry, like, I don't care. I don't care to play with Brunson. I don't care to play with Halliburton. It's a goddamn wrestling game. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Literally, I don't... They're novelty cards that people are going to use once. Rollin Williams are a lot harder to get. And so, yeah, I mean, that's a fair point, too. That's definitely a fair point. But, like, a 97, maybe? You know what I mean? Something like that.
Now batting, catcher, Joe.
Oh no.
Oh, it's okay. Not the end of the
I'm
world.
sorry.
It's all good. Not the end of the world.
Like, sit back there.
Yeah, it was probably one of the ones by my flag, and those ones aren't the most important ones. I gotta figure something out a little bit better.
You want me to plug it back in?
No, don't worry about it. It's all
Yeah.
good.
It's like,
Yeah, it can be. Yeah, there's a lot down there. It's all good. Don't worry about it. Losing the CPU in Conquest. I think I've done that once or twice this year. To be honest, there's definitely like a couple weeks where I
stuck on the ground.
Now pitching.
wasn't playing all that much off stream because it was just this game's frustrating. DLC, but has actually been in a wrestling ring. Yeah, exactly. Like, I know Brunson and Halliburton were like on TV or whatever for Raw or whatever the hell it was. But like, yeah, you need to put people who have actually wrestled and like, stuff like that. Like but in this robotic Cody, I mean that's kind of cool. But again, like that's just like a novelty thing that most people are gonna use once or twice, and that's it.
Take your base.
I'm gonna be in for
Sorry? Oh yeah, okay, yeah, be in for a bit.
Catches Gary
Okay.
Sanchez.
Yeah, like why wouldn't you do that? Well, at the same time, you might have to. Probably something to do with money and rights and stuff like that. But again, like if you got a hold of Rodman, I don't see why he would say no. You know what I mean?
In there.
Oh, we got lucky. Okay, I'm sorry, guys. Hang on. I gotta focus up here. It's 2 on. Nobody out. We're only down by 1, and we're on the top of the 9th. I didn't realize we were as late as we are.
Ball.
It's got Jax in. Should definitely be able to hit Jax. Oh, I should have swung at that. Yeah, I really want to win this. We've lost too many tonight.
Ball.
Yes, he is a wrestler. I never thought would be. Yeah, they really. I don't know where they come up with some of this stuff, man. Sometimes. Oh, Abyss, right? Yeah, Abyss is kind of cool. Abyss is kind of cool, and again, like having Machine Guns and Stephanie, Julia, a lot of people never thought we'd have them in a WWE game, right? And here we are. And they're in, 2K25. So, like, yeah, things like that are really cool. And especially with them having the contract with TNA now, like, you got a lot of options that aren't, like, just novelty things, right? Like,
No, that missed. That's a ball.
so, yeah. I mean, it just... Not some great decisions being made in that game. Versus CPU game for a strikeout. For one, oh my god, yeah, that's always frustrating. When it's like just for one. I'm like, I want to keep playing ranked right now, but like... At this point, I'm just having trouble focusing up and like actually getting shit done. Makes me mad. The character I want to play as, I can't until the 3rd or 4th DLC is out. Yeah, that can be an annoying part too. Like I get why like they can't just do it all at once, like they have to spread it out for, money purposes, right? Like they're gonna make more money spreading it out the way they do. So yeah, I mean, there's definitely some things that could be better about that game too. Yeah, like I don't see why they couldn't have got Penta in there instead of like the dunk pack. You know what I mean? Get Penta, get Phoenix, you know what I mean? There's new wrestlers in there that you can use and get in the game. So like I'm not a fan of these novelty things. Penta would be really cool. He's got a lot of moves that would be fun to pull off in like different ways and stuff like that. You know what I mean? In WWE. Oh, this game is exhausting though. Can call out or psych out first batter. That isn't asking for too much, right? No, I really don't think it is. Did you not play home as a home team? See, up to 200K now. Can we just get like another flash sale? That'd be really cool. Hey, there you go. Good stuff. Yeah, so like here we go. This is, yeah, so the Yankees. Yeah, I've got the All-Star. All-Star voucher, and I'm close to the finest one as well. So what, 20% I guess is the voucher? Yeah, I don't have too many of these done. Yeah. It's crazy how many I don't have done. 4%, 2%. Yeah, these are really lengthy. Dodgers, I'm at 20. Yeah, I'm pretty sure, yeah, 20 cent will be, yeah. I'm losing the ability to speak. I need to slow down a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah, so Cubs, New York, the Jays, and that's like it. And LA. Those are the vouchers I have. Those are all our all-star vouchers. The only finest voucher I have is the Blue Jays. And then Color Storm, yeah, I've got like, I don't know. I'm getting there. I'm getting there. Yeah, I still only have 8. Yeah, I just got Jared Jones. Ooh. He's a little nasty. He's got that sinker, too. I don't know who he would replace, though. That's the thing. Yeah, so I really got to get looking at some pulls here. So I can get Vladdy done. Yeah, I definitely wanted Devers. Time is it? 10:30. I guess we can get. I want to get one more game in, but I don't know if that's a good idea, given how last game went. I'm gonna snooze this ad break right now. Yeah, and that just kind of leaves me at a loss of what to do right now. Because, yeah, again, like who are we going to have on the mound? Paul Skeens again? Yeah, you know what? I'm pretty tired. I think we're just going to call it. I'm tired, and we'll be back on Thursday for some Mind's Eye. See how much further we can get through that. Because I'm a little anxious to start the Star Wars games. Yeah, thanks everybody hearing it tonight. I really appreciate it. It is fun playing MLB, even though, like, wasn't playing that well tonight. Definitely not hitting that well. And if I hadn't completely lost focus and, like, kind of interest near the tail end of that game, I'd probably get one more in. And it's all kind of, like, hitting me right now. I think this is... Yeah, 4 hours. 4 hours of MLB is a lot for me streaming. Especially, like, the difference between a 3-hour mark and the 4-hour mark when you're streaming, I feel like, is a good difference. So, not terrible tonight. Again, I'm really gonna try and start playing a bit more online off stream, so we can have a little bit better some better games on Tuesday nights and stuff like that. Because yeah, it's been kind of rough. It's been kind of rough. Especially the last couple of streams, it's been kind of rough. So I definitely want to try and make it a point to make that better. If we're only going to play it one night a week, then I want to make it a good gameplay stream, you know what I mean? Not me losing more than half my games that we play on Tuesday nights. So, yeah, I'm going to say for those who are watching, you don't have the links available on TikTok or YouTube. But if you go over to my Twitch channel, into the panels, find the links for my variety channels. We'll be live Thursday with Mind's Eye. We'll be live Saturday with Night of Champions. Night of Champions. They added Rhea Ripley and Raquel, Street Match, and a couple others that I can't think of off the top of my head. But we do have a new collection on Friday. We got lots more content coming on Friday too for MLB. So we'll definitely have lots to discuss in that regard, depending on how they decide to do the collection and the program this time around. I don't know what else is coming. What else we got coming? Yeah, they did add Sammy and Cross. I feel like that should be a good match. Hopefully Cross can kind of have a good night, put on a good show, so they can keep doing this kind of thing, right? And putting them in not main event situations, but you know what I mean, big show opportunities and matches and stuff like that. That'd be kind of cool. And is only the two they added? I think so. People are kind of having their hopes. They're not expecting like a great pay-per-view this weekend. I kind of tend to disagree. I think some people are under their misconception, fuck me, that, yeah, and that's a big part of it, right? That's why these matches got added, because they had to scrap a couple of things because of her injury. But I think people misunderstand that because, like, Seth doesn't have a match, Roman doesn't have a match, this person, that person, right? Like, the people we're used to seeing on these big shows, they're not on this show. But that doesn't mean it's going to take away from the level of pay-per-view that it's going to be. Because honestly, like, this is kind of the future, right? This is the future of the industry. A lot of these matches, right? Sammy and Cross, maybe not so much. They're, you know what I mean, they're getting on the older side. He did last year, so we might see Seth Rollins for a cash in between Gunther and Goldberg. I think that's dumb. I think that's so dumb. Sorry?
You come with the cigarettes?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that was cool.
Yeah, Seth may try and cash in. I think that match is freaking dumb. The Goldberg and Gunther, I think that's a waste of time. I think we all know Gunther's gonna win. I think that if Goldberg wins, like, I'm not gonna like it. I'm not gonna like it. Strip Jay for the title for Goldberg? Come on, man. Yeah, like, Gunther I get. And I know, like, they weren't planning on giving Jay a long run as it was, like, before he even won it. The plan was for him to have a short run and get it back to Gunther. Which, okay, I'm fine with. Like, I understand it, right? Because there are... Not to take away from Jay, because he's been really good lately. He's been fighting a lot of different wrestlers in the singles competition. And he's been holding his own. He's been doing really well. But there's others that are better suited for the position kind of thing, right? So I understand it. I don't like it. I wish he had a longer run, but I understand it. But again, like you said, if you're gonna turn around, have Gunther hold it for 2 weeks to drop it to Goldberg, stupid, 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 stupid. And I think in complete disrespect to Jay. So I don't think that's gonna happen. I hope it doesn't happen anyway. Goldberg wins, Seth cashes in. That would be better than just Goldberg straight up winning it and like them going from there. But I'd be happy with it not leaving in Goldberg's hands, but Goldberg winning the title in any way, for any reason, for any amount of time, I just don't like. I don't like it. I get like his status and his seniority and like all that stuff, but like, give me a break. It's Goldberg we're talking about here. He's not in his prime anymore, and he's fighting a prime Gunther. A prime Gunther. In no world should he be able to pin Gunther. In no world. Waiting for the storms to end, then going home, stuck at the pizza restaurant. That always sucks, man. I've definitely been there. Yeah, I don't like it. But if they do it, and that's the thing too with Goldberg, like he's not known for having long matches. He has never had the endurance to have a good, solid 15, 20, 25 minute match. He's never been good at it. Exactly. If what I heard is right, and the amount of injuries he's suffered just in training for the match, scrap it, man. Just scrap it. I get wanting to have your last bang, your last hurrah. You should have had it 10 years ago, bro. Destroy Goldberg? Yeah, exactly. Like, if you're going to give it to Gunther, give it to Gunther. Let him hold on to it for a while. Hey, is that a sub? A sub from Mr. Doug Root. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. Welcome in. Welcome in, man. Appreciate the support. Those of you who got the sub hype emotes, toss them in. Mine, yours, someone else's. I don't give a. Spam them from Amanda Groot and that sub. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, and like they just, ugh. No, they need to keep it on Gunther for a while, hands down, in my opinion. That's what they need to do. There actually is a good amount of content coming out on Friday too. New BR rewards, which I'm interested in seeing who they are. I mean, I'm not gonna try and grind for them, but. Yeah, the new... So do we have... No, okay. I just think it doesn't go into as much detail here as it does like on the website and stuff. But that new program should be the Prime program and new collection. And then Diamond Quest should have to do with that as well, and the Conquest and event. And then we got the Spotlight. Oh, did they come out today? Right, I'm not reading right. 24th. I didn't even see who they were, so they must not have been great. Jay's title run was fun. I agree, man. I wish he had kept it for longer. But, like, again, I understand it. I understand it. They're definitely going to be putting Gunther up on a pedestal a bit. In my opinion, I think, for a while. I think they really want to solidify him. Yeah, there really isn't. I mean, wait a little bit and you can buy the cards, honestly. BR is mostly just like top players right now, World Series players and stuff like that. Legitimately no reason whatsoever. Larkin and Seaver. Okay, not bad. Depends on their attributes, I guess. But they actually might be not bad. I know there's some people that really love Seaver, and I think like if Barry Larkin might be playable if like he can get hits with his lack of power. But yeah, I definitely think Larkin's playable, especially with his speed and stuff. So it's not bad at all. It's not bad at all. A little curious about the spotlight. I want. I'm being a little selfish with the. Yeah, right. And like, I get, like, I understand we need. You know, there's certain things that like we just gotta get used to the fact that they're gonna do it. They're gonna be in game because that's, I guess, the best way for them to do it, kind of thing, right? Like RNG. There will always be RNG involved in MLB Diamond Dynasty. Always. If we want the different cards with the different attributes that play differently, there's no way to do that without some RNG mixed in. Batting 400 for the month? Jesus Christ. Yeah, I'll be honest, I haven't been watching a lot of baseball, paying attention a lot. There's so much other stuff going on between, like, you know what I mean? I've got, like, this Twitch channel, right? And then I've got my YouTube channel, which is MLB. And then I've got my second YouTube channel, which is all Let's Plays. And then I've got my MLB TikTok channel. And then I now have a second TikTok channel for my Let's Play as well. So, like, I'm trying my best to pay attention of, like, what's going on. One thing I want to get into the habit of, again, is, like, getting up in the morning and putting on, like, Sports Center or whatever. But at the same time, it's tricky because I'm busy in the mornings too, right? Like, between with Jackson, getting him up, getting him his medicine, and you know what I mean, just staying on top of him for things and stuff like that. And then, you know, the wife Paige, she's actually been a lot better lately, which has been really cool. It's been really nice. I might get rid of that command actually. That's a YouTube. Oh, thank you, Corey. Appreciate that. Shit, what was I saying? Oh yeah, the wife, Paige. She, like, up until like last week, 2 weeks ago, she's had one hell of a year, man. Like, hospital 3 or 4 times, you know, and just been in rough shape. But now, like, well, over the last week or so, she's been on some new medication and stuff like that, and she's feeling a lot better. So that's really, like, it's really nice. You know what I mean? Because she's more able to do things. So, like, not that I mind, obviously, like, you know, help her out where I can, kind of thing. But frees me up a little bit more to do other things as well, whether it's chores or, you know what I mean, work or whatever. So that's been really nice. But yeah, yeah, again, RNG, it's always going to be a part of MLB. Even Madden, FIFA, 2K, like, you name it, it's like that's just how it is. That's just how it is. That's how it has to be for it to function the way we want it to function, with the different cards and everything like that. And the 99 durability, I mean, it sucks. It's annoying. I know people absolutely hate it. But again, honestly, I think they need to do it to balance out these attributes, because they need the attributes to be at a certain level, right? Between power, contact, clutch, whatever. If they put together that card and have all these attributes where they want them and where they, quote unquote, need to be, but the overall isn't where it needs to be, then really the best and easiest way to balance that is the durability. It has the least effect on the card itself and the other attributes, but it brings up the overall. I get it. I understand it. Rather, I guess. I understand it. You know? So, yeah, it sucks, but like, ugh. You know what I mean? 199 cards right now, and it's like, we wanted the power. Yeah, and that's the thing, too, right? Like, everybody was bitching and moaning and, like, just, not everybody, but, like, everybody was just like, we don't want this, we want power creep. And now we had the power creep, and still nobody's happy. Still nobody's happy. And it's like for me personally, and like you made a good point the other night. I can't remember what it was, or it was in Discord yesterday or something. That like SDS's hands might be tied when it comes to gameplay. Like literally. And gameplay like that, it might be that way for the next couple of years. Yeah, believe it or not. Believe it or not, Dekert. You did make a good point. Hey, thank you for the sub, Corey. I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that support. And anybody who can drop by those Let's Play channels and bump me some follows and stuff, that would be awesome. Especially my TikTok Let's Play channel. I'm trying to get live access for that one. Because right now I'm just like chopping up my past live streams and uploading them as like Let's Plays on TikTok. So yeah, anybody who can swing by and drop those channels, my Let's Play channels, a follow/sub. I really appreciate it. We're trying to take the ball, the variety gaming ball, and run with it. Kind of in long preparation. It's gonna be a long preparation road, but in preparation of GTA 6 coming out, so we can kind of hopefully get some numbers for that when we're playing that next year. Yeah, and that's it. But yeah, gameplay wise, like you were saying that like SDS's hands are likely tied right now with gameplay, and you're probably right. You probably nailed the head. You know what I mean? Because they just, in order to fix what we want them to fix, in order for the hitting engine to be better, in order for the things that we want gameplay-wise to be better, they just don't have the time. Like, hands down, they don't have the time. Like, me and Shred were talking about... Yeah, exactly, right? I was like, oh, wonderful, they took out Go difficulty that affects 1% of the fucking player base. But gameplay's cool, though. You know what I mean? Like, god damn it, man. But again, like, you're probably right. The hands are probably tied. We're probably stuck with this for at least the next year or two. I was talking to Shred the other night about it, too. I'm talking about CFB, right? And how good of a spot it was in last year. And a big reason for that is they had the time to do it. Right? They had the previous 3, 4, 5 years, however long they were working on it. It was 2-3 years plus that they were working on it, right? 25, right? It was the first one in forever. So CFB 25, they had anywhere between 3 to 5 years to get it to where it was on release, right? Graphically a great spot, from what I'm to understand. Gameplay in a pretty good spot, better than Madden, for the most part anyway, generally speaking. And you know, you could probably list a handful of other things as well, right, that they kind of accomplished better than what Madden has in previous years. So 26, they start working on 26, they already have a wicked base to build upon, right? because the first one in forever was already in the next gen era, right? On the PS4/PS5 era, whatever, right? When did SDS make the first MLB The Show? A while ago, right? Like 10 plus years. Yeah, I think at the end of the day, like, they had time to get a pretty good base going in order to build upon that in years to come, right? So, like, I imagine with that, it's easier to make gameplay better and more realistic than it would be for MLB The Show right now, right? Because again, the first MLB The Show, when Sony San Diego's took over, right? 10 plus years ago, we'll say, right? So, say they had 3 years to build up to the point where they released the first game. The first MLB The Show under Sony San Diego Studios. If you think about what console that was, and you know what I mean, how long ago that was, like, they're still kind of trying to play catch up, right? So every next console that comes out, they just don't have the time to build it bottom up again, right? To make it a better experience, to make it a better game overall. So, like, college football has a more recent, better base to work upon with a lot of things than what SDS does right now, right? And given the turnover rate and everything like that, like, SDS just doesn't have the time to do that. They don't have the manpower to do that. You know what I mean? So we're probably stuck with this gameplay for a bit. At least another year or two, I think, honestly. And even I think about it and I just don't see, they might legit have to have like a whole nother team working on these things while they're continuing to put out MLB 26 and 27 and whatever, right? So, yeah, that's it. Exactly, man. So, like, see it, like, generally speaking, right? Like, obviously, by the sounds of it, college football still has its issues, right? Just like every game does these days. But at the end of the day, they have a more recent and solid base to build upon for years ahead. And that's why I think, like, SDS, like, they're just stuck. They can't do it. They don't have the manpower. They just don't, you know? And with companies like EA and 2K, you might see more improvement year to year from them because they just have more money to work with. They have, you know what I mean? They just have more resources to do it with. So, I definitely, you know, I said it earlier, but like MLB, like, I'm always going to play MLB. We'll always be playing ranked Tuesday nights, whatever, one night of the 3 that I stream. Right, it got me to where I'm at. It got me into this, and you know, all the above, right? Yeah, and I think that's part of it too, right? They need the green light from Sony in order to be able to do something like that, and they honestly probably just don't. Sony looks at the numbers and they're like, hey, we're making fucking money, so keep working, keep doing what you're doing, right? So. Yeah, MLB will always play, like, generally speaking, right, I stream 3 nights a week. Hopefully down the road we can grow that a little bit. But in any case, one night out of however nights I'm streaming, it's always going to be MLB, it's always going to be ranked. I'm always, you know what I mean? We're going to do our thing with that for a long time to come. But at the end of the day, Yeah, that's it. And that's a big part of it too, right? Another big part of it. Sony has other interests than, EA and stuff like that. Like EA, it's a game company. 2K, it's a game company. Sony, it's got its fingers in a lot of different pots. So, yeah, that's it. That's another really good point, Gooch. Definitely. So, again, I think, for me personally, the hitting engine is not good. It's just not good. For whatever reason it is, couldn't tell you. I'm not a coder, not a programmer. Have no damn clue. But all I know, it doesn't work well. And it hasn't in a long time. So I need to accept that fact. Which I know. Are pigs flying? Is hell frozen? Somebody might want to check. Break a bone or something soon, right? Oh, man. So, yeah, I'm trying... I've been trying to do this for the most part the last couple of years. But I'm just trying to accept the game for what it is. And just... I didn't even know. I didn't even know Ramon Bot did that. That's hilarious. By the way, we do have Ramon Bot in here. And there are some channel point redemptions there. We do have Tangia as well. You can... there's ones for channel points. There's ones for bits. I believe there might be stream stickers, or maybe I think I took the stream stickers off because we already have Tangia, and it's basically it's very, very similar. So, but yeah, there's definitely a shift coming in the channel a little bit. Where, definitely leaning into variety streaming and single player story games is the big focus on that. I'm hoping to get to a point where it's a little bit easier for me to get my hands on some of these new release games a little bit sooner. And looking to get to a point where we're able to play these games when they come out, as soon as they come out and stuff like that, right? But yeah, variety streaming is where we're leaning towards. MLB, we're still going to play one night a week, always and forever, for the most part, as it stands right now, anyway. And yeah, we're preparing for GTA 6. I think GTA 6, along with a lot of others, think this as well. It's going to be massive. I think there's going to be a lot of things to be done in that game, content-wise. I think there's going to be a lot of money to be made in there too, depending on what you're doing. Yeah, it's definitely something I want to sink my teeth into, and I'd very much like to have some kind of decent average viewership for when that comes out. Trying to get my second TikTok channel ready, so we can stream from there once it comes out. So we got a lot of work ahead of us. We got a long road ahead of us to get where I want to get. But hey, we're here for the long haul. Now that things, home and family is settled, and for the most part, people are feeling good, healthy, all that. So yeah, we're in it for the long haul. 3 nights a week for the foreseeable future, and more, hopefully, days a week in the future. Foreseeable future. Yeah, there we go. I'm tired. There is hell. Michigan and Intercourse, PA. That's interesting. That's an interesting name. An interesting name. That's funny because it was hotter here today than it was there. So am I living in hell here the last couple of days? Because we've literally hit yesterday morning at 9:10 in the morning. It was 100 degrees. And then, yeah, like it was over 100 at least. It was like 40. It felt like 47 Fahrenheit, and I'm pretty sure that's at least around 100, if not a little bit over. I looked it up, but I can't remember. I know it's super super hot though, and it was like, yeah, with humidity, it was like around 40, and then about 47, 48 with the humidity. Yeah, crazy heat wave going around, and like my mom has friggin' central air, and like, yeah, and I got a little bit of asthma too, so like my lungs don't like that, man. My lungs don't like it. I like, give me that any day of the week, as opposed like rather than like the other side of it, like minus 40, minus 30, whatever. Like, no, I'll take this every day instead of that 6 months of the year. But in any case, yeah, my mom has central air, thank goodness, and we're in the basement, so like, you know, that's why we're wearing a goddamn hoodie right now. But yeah, a couple of times I went outside the last couple of days, like the difference in temperature from in here to out there was just like, I stepped outside for the first time and it was just like boom. I was like, holy man, like that's crazy. And then I came back inside, I was like, oh, I was like, yes. But yeah, no, I'd much rather deal with this plus 40 bullshit than minus 40. 100%. Without question. Alright, it is getting late here, folks, so I'm getting sleepy. I've been at like 4 or 5 instead of like 5 or 6 hours of sleep the last few days. Gotta go outside and stand there for a minute and say nope and go back inside. Yeah, I asked Paige, I was like, you want to come see like what it feels like outside? Like, you don't even have to step outside. Like, you just gotta like literally be like a few feet away from the door, and as soon as I open it, it's gonna hit you like a sack of bricks in the head. And like, she didn't even make it like that close to the door, I think, when I opened it. I opened it and she was like, immediately she like stopped. She was like, nope. Like, I'm not doing that. Like, I'm going back downstairs. See you later. I'll fun outside. And I was like, yeah, it's pretty gross. It's pretty gross. So, but yeah, no, if I ever get like too chilly, just literally step outside for 1 minute, 2 minutes, and come back inside, and problem solved. Supposed to get a bit of a break from it tomorrow. I don't know how much. It's supposed to be a little bit cooler, but we'll see. We'll see. I much prefer. I wish our summers were a little bit longer, but unfortunately they are not. So I really try and enjoy it while it lasts. I try not to complain about the heat, because I complain about the cold. I hate the cold. I mean, I'm Canadian, right? So like, obviously, like, I hate the cold. Yes. Can I handle it and deal with it when necessary? Yeah, it's whatever. You know. I've walked to work in knee-high snow. I've done it. You know, and all kind. You name the cliche saying, like, when it comes to like winter and stuff like that, I probably lived through it. So yeah, I can deal with it. I can handle it. It doesn't mean I have to like it, and I sure as hell don't. So, gonna try and take advantage a little bit more this summer of the nice weather and stuff like that. We got a decent sized backyard and stuff too, so we got a hammock. I gotta get that set up. Might have a little family get together in the backyard for Canada Day. That's coming up like really soon, which I think falls on a Sunday. I don't think any festivities are going to reschedule the stream for this weekend or anything. Tuesday maybe. I'm not sure. Well, we'll see. Yeah, I thought Yeah, our family get together will be on the Sunday because everybody's got work and stuff like that. Sister-in-law is super pregnant, so and she's still working too, I think. But in any case, yeah, most of our family's busy during the week, so I think Saturday should be fine. We'll see what happens Tuesday. I'm not 100% sure if we have any major plans for Tuesday night or anything. I'm kind of hoping not. I wouldn't mind streaming Tuesday night Canada Day. I wouldn't mind. Don't always have the option or opportunity to do that, so that would be kind of cool. And to be able to stream on Canada Day. But yeah, we got stuff coming up, man. Again, we got check out my second YouTube channel, and Shred, yeah, you should go follow that too, because that's, well, you're on Twitch, never mind, I'm gonna shut up. But anybody watching over on YouTube right now, if you're interested in wrestling, you're gonna be watching Night of Champions this weekend, come by Saturday night, we're gonna be chilling, we're gonna be watching it. I'm tired, man, I forgot you were watching on Twitch, and I tend to forget, like, everything gets streamed through Twitch. My MLB, my YouTube, my variety, everything is through Twitch. It's just the other sites that have different channels for different things. But yeah, anybody over on YouTube, hit at that link that I drop sub. I don't know, what is that? I don't know what that is. Where are we at here? I'm gonna get it. Hang on. I want to make sure anybody watching who's interested has the opportunity and the means to do so if they want to come by and stuff. So, trying to get used to promoting things a little bit more. I know not everybody enjoys the promotions and, you know, pushing different things and stuff, but it is what it is, man. I'm trying to make a living. But yeah, anybody, interested in wrestling, let's plays, stuff like that. I have one on TikTok too, but that's the main spot for all this other stuff. So if you're interested, you want to come by Saturday, hang out, chill, listen to me yabber on about wrestling and other things, swing by that link right there, drop a sub, live Saturday about 15 minutes before showtime. And we go all the way to the end. Of course, obviously, I don't know. But in any case, I feel like I should say it. Yeah, well, start to finish, we stream it. And again, like, if you want to come by and just chill and chat and hang out and you have no interest in wrestling whatsoever, I mean, we definitely talk more than just wrestling or on those nights. And at the same time, like nights like tonight, we definitely talk more than just, like, MLB and stuff like that. You know, I definitely open to talk about all kinds of things to an extent. Politics, can stay the fuck out of here. You know, among a few other things. But in any case, if you want to just come by, chill, hang out, chat, that's okay too. I appreciate any support. And again, I'm kind of rambling on a little bit here again too. Which is okay. That's part of the job. Man. So yeah, we got Mind's Eye coming up on Thursday. Once we're done that, Thursday nights, Jedi Fallen Order is the next on the list. This Saturday we have Night of Champions, like I said. Drop by that link, come by, hang out. But the following Saturday stream, we should be finishing up Callisto Protocol. And next on the list for Saturdays will be the Resident Evil 2 remake. I've heard that's a great place to dive into that whole series. So between Star Wars and Resident Evil, we got content for weeks and months. They're both lengthy playthroughs. So that's what we have on the up and coming. Other than that, yeah, swing by. Any support shown is greatly appreciated. We're really hitting the ground running with content this year. So yeah, thanks for hanging out, guys. Corey, thanks for the subscription over on YouTube. The Grooch, thank you for that tier 1 subscription over here on Twitch. I appreciate that. Enjoy the emotes. I'm going to try and add to it when I can. Maybe try and mix them up a little bit. But yeah, other than that, guys, enjoy your week. Enjoy Hump Day. We're so close to being halfway there. To Night of Champions, among other things, weekend, all that kind of stuff. Appreciate everybody hanging out. I really do. We'll see you, hopefully see you all Thursday night for Mind's Eye. Actually, TikTok, I'm going to drop the link too because I don't have streaming access on my other channel, TikTok channel right now. Although we will be streaming it on this channel as well. So there it is there. You want to check it out. See you guys Thursday night for some Mind's Eye. I believe we're on to part 5. So we're getting there. We're getting there. It's about a 13, 15 hour game, I think. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your week, guys. Enjoy Hump Day. See you Thursday night. Thanks for the support. Stay safe, guys. Stay healthy. Take care. And we will